welcome to my channel. As you may know, I'm on vacation right now. I am pre-shooting this, so if you're watching this, I know I'm on vacation. But yeah, I'm going to be packing up my travel bag for my vacation, and we're just going to talk through some of the items, why I'm bringing them. I'm not really going to go into super big detail, otherwise this video is going to be long, because if you could see, I literally have stuff starting, you can't even see it, right here, all the way across my desk to the turn. So that's a lot of stuff, and I don't think y'all want to watch that for that long. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Because obviously, just tell your friends, hit that notification bell so you alerts when I post new videos. Keep watching till the end so you can give me a like, and keep watching. Okay, so we're just going to go kind of in order of like how I put products on my face, right? So I obviously am going to carry on my makeup. Michael thinks that's really weird, but I have a lot of anxiety. Like if my suitcase gets lost with my clothes, I'm like, I'll just wear like Royal Caribbean clothes. No big deal. But if my makeup gets lost, he's like, well, you can just buy new makeup. I'm like, you don't want to replace this makeup. And he's like, well, you can just get all drugstore. And I'm like, I love drugstore, but like, no. Okay, so let's start with my primers. So in one of my carry-on bags, Michael's carrying this one. I have my Burberry Brit Sheer, which is my favorite perfume, and the Saturday Skin Wide Awake Brightening Cream for nighttime that I put under my eyes. Love that stuff. Definitely carrying it on. And they're both less than 3 ounces, so it's okay. I know the rules for the airplane carry-on. Okay, so my next carry-on bag, which is what I'm going to be carrying, has all my other liquids. So start with the primers. I am carrying on I'm taking with me the Kane & Austin the Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer with SPF 50. I just really like this primer. I actually haven't used it that often lately, but I figured for the SPF, I haven't been wearing it that much, but since it has the SPF 50 in there, I figured it to be a really good option for like when I'm out and about. I am going to go on like a lobster fishing excursion, so I think that an SPF would be a really good option with just a little bit of powder over top, maybe just a little bit of concealer, not anything foundation-y, just because I'm going to be outside. I'm going to have sunglasses on. What's the point? So yeah, I'm going to bring this. I'm also going to be bringing the Benefit Professional Primer because I've really been liking this. I think it does a great job of just minimizing my pores, keeping me matte, making me just look really, really nice, and I like that. Also, which I'm not going to put in a baggie because it's not liquid, is the Touch of the Silk Canvas Primer. Do I need to say anything? Love this girl. Just give her a little sniff. Miss her. First things that are going with us for sure. Okay, next we're going to talk about concealers. Next we're going to talk about foundations. So I'm bringing with me 4 foundations. The first one being the Revlon Colorstay Combo Oily Skin Foundation. I'm bringing it in 1 Tint Ivory. Like, look how much of this I've used. I love this foundation by itself, mixed with things. Cannot encourage you to buy this enough. It's so good. I will definitely be repurchasing it when this one runs out. It makes me sad to see it like empty. Like I feel like I need to go buy a new one already. So yeah, that's going with us. Next we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm wearing it in 1-in-1 Ivory Nude. I love this foundation. It looks so beautiful. It's like a medium, sort of can build up to full coverage, but I wouldn't recommend it. It just starts to look a little bit too much. But I love this foundation. It is so flawless. My next is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I have it in 0.5. This is a little bit dark for me because it does oxidize / get darker. They do have new shades now, so there are like an absurd number of shades now. So definitely consider giving this a looky-loo because this is a great foundation. It really does last a long time. It lasts through my workday. And bringing the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I love this foundation. It is way too dark for me, but that's okay. It's the right undertone, so I usually will either mix it with the Revlon Colorstay Foundation or the Lightning Drops that I love, which brings me to the Lightning Drops. So I use the darkening ones for my Revlon Colorstay because it is too dark, but I love the undertone, and the Lightning Drops for the Bounce Foundation for the same exact reason. It's too dark, but I love the undertone. So I'm bringing these as well because that's important. And I realize I'm only bringing 1 drugstore foundation, but like, it don't get much, start dropping things. It don't get much better than this. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be bringing the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm wearing it in Fair, and I realize that this is a yellow undertone, but it just looks so good and just brightening under the eye, and I love this. I love it. And I have swatched like the other shades. One's a pink, one's a neutral, but for some reason this is the one that looks really good on my skin and just like, it just makes me awake and like happy looking. I'm also going to bring the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. This is the second one that I bought. I went ahead and just opened it, and I'm bringing it so that I know I'm not going to run out. Not too high. So that way I know I'm not going to run out. My first one that I have is like almost out, and I'd rather just bring one than to bring both, because that's just going to, then I'm just going to run out, and then I'm going to have to, I don't know, I'm just going to have to carry more things to get on, and that doesn't work for me. So yes, let me just pack these back up really quick. I like to have, like, I have my concealers and my foundations together, and I think I'm going to do my primers and perfume and other things in my other one. So these don't necessarily need to fit into a makeup bag, but for the visual effect. Okay, what do we put on next? We put on powder next. Okay, so I am going to be bringing the, of course, Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder, loose finishing powder in 05 Fair. This is my old one that I'm almost out of, so I'm going to bring my new one because, again, I don't want to bring two of things, and like that's just extra things to bring. And like obviously I'm going to end up using this, so like I'm not worried about having two open ones, you know what I mean? So she's going to go back on my shelf because I'm going to bring my new one. Next, of course, my Coty Airspun loose face powder. Grandma's powder and naturally neutral. She's not even close to being out. The best powder. I will wear this probably every single day, without a doubt. I'm also going to bring the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I love this powder. It just really is mattifying and just makes your skin look so beautiful. And also I love the way it smells. I don't use this very often, but I just think that I just know. It's like vacation. I want to like give myself a little splurge. And she's expensive, so I'm like, why not? Next, I'm going to bring the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I love to put this on to mattify my skin. I put it on after my setting spray to just extra absorb that oil that might be produced, aka will be produced. And also this is great after blotting any oil from my face with my blotting wipes. I love to put this on over my skin again, and it just keeps me matte and makes everything, just like refreshes my face. So I have to bring her. Okay, bronzer's next. Okay, we are obviously bringing the L'Oreal Lumi True Match Bronzer, the Sun-Kissed Bronzer for face and body. I have it in 01 Light. I know this is my favorite bronzer. It's a little bit loomy, has a little bit of shimmer, but it just makes you look so sun-kissed and like gorgeous. And since it's now just officially fall, I should be sun-kissed, so she has to go. Let's see. Oh, I'm running out of space in here already, but I think because I have both those bags in there. Okay. Next, I'm going to bring the Hoola Light Bronzer, which I haven't used it super extensively, but I have really been liking it. And it's just such a great color, so I was like, let's bring it. Why not? It's vacation. Last two are the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Again, it's so shimmery and it smells good, and it just looks really nice on the skin, and it's just a great color. I have it in the lightest shade, light bronzer. Yeah. I know. I wish this packaging was less bulky. That sucks. And we have the e.l.f. Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, which is only $2. Again, I just really like the way it looks on my skin. It's a little bit shimmery, but it's just like such a natural glow, which I have on right now. It's just so natural and just like, you just make like, I don't know, I just love it. What would I put on next? Blush. I'm only bringing two blushes. I'm going to bring the Milani powder blush in 08 Tea Rose. I just love this color. It's like a little bit mauve-y. It's mostly peach, but I just really like it, and it's a great color, and it's nice and matte, and just oof. Also, the CoverGirl Cheekers in 148 Natural Rose. My husband bought me this. I hate the packaging, but I just love the color. It's just like a pinky peach color, and just looks so good on my skin, and it lasts all day long, so I have to bring those. What would I put on next? Highlighter. Now I'm bringing 3 highlighters. The first one I'm bringing is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Stroke Highlighting Palette. It is so good. Look at that. So we have like a champagne, a pink, and a yellow gold, which I could get away with just bringing this one, but next I have the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunning Palette in It's Lit. Again, it has like a rose gold, a champagne, and a yellow gold. These both are just so nice, and I just love the way they look, and I like to have options. And lastly, I don't know if I should bring this one or not, my Japanese Kumidori Ombre Highlighter. I just really love her, and it just looks so nice, so why not? If I can get it to fit, she's going. She's going, girl. Okay, what did I put on next? Eyebrows. So far, honestly, the only ones that I brought are the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencils in Ash Taupe Blonde. I do have another one on right now, which will be posted up next week, so I'm not going to tell you which one that is, but it's a super affordable drugstore eyebrow pencil that you are going to want to try. Little spoiler. So yeah, that one's also going to go with me, but I'm going to bring, let's see, I have two in Ash Taupe, so these two are currently open. I have an Ash Taupe and a blonde. I just recently opened the blonde, but the Ash Taupes have been opened a little bit, and I know normally I would say I would just bring the unopened one, but they don't take up that much space, so I'm just going to bring an unopened Ash Taupe too. And of course I'm going to bring, there they go. I'm going to bring two spoolies to help spool out my eyebrow pencils, my eyebrows, because I don't like the spoolies on here, so that's why I have these. I keep those separate from the ones that I use to scrape off the mascara that got on my skin, so those are going to be in my brush bag. Next we have some eyeshadow. So I love the Catrice Prime and Fine contouring palette. I have it in 010 Ashy Radiance. I die for this color for like my eyes, so I have to bring this. Like, I don't use it as a contour, I don't usually contour, but I do love this for like an eyeshadow. Next I thought I would bring a little bit darker. This is the Sephora eyeshadow in Be on the A List, numbered 49. It's just like a dark bronzy brown color, and I just like the way it looks. See, it's just like so bronzy, and it's a little bit darker to like smoke out my eye and for the evening for dinner. And it's just like a little one color, and I think I just love a neutral, so I thought this would be really good. It's like definitely like a neutral bronzy, but like look how shimmery that is. And it's not chunky glitter, it's just shimmery, and I just like the way it looks. It's just smoky and yummy. And I have another product that, again, will be posted up next week with this eyebrow and this powder that I'm wearing. Sorry, and this blush. I know these are out of order, but I wanted to post this video today, so sorry. But yeah, I have another one that I'll be posting that I'll be telling you all about, and I'll probably be wearing it throughout the trip. I'm bringing a little bit of eyeliner, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte in Taupe Gray. It's just the one I always wear in my upper waterline to make my eyelashes look longer, fuller, and just kind of fill in those white spaces between my eyelashes, just to make them look like more, a little extra. And then in the evenings, I'll put it on my lower waterline just to like smoky out my eyes a little bit. Mascara-wise, I have four that I'm bringing. I'm going to obviously be bringing the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in Very Black, my favorite mascara. I'm going to also bring the NYX Worthy Height Mascara because it just makes your eyelashes look so long. I haven't used this in a while, but the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I have it in Waterproof Black. I really loved this mascara for a long time, so I figured I'd bring it and keep trying her again. It's just such a like nice wand, and I think it's a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara, and it's way more affordable. And lastly, I'm going to bring the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. It's super waterproof, and I just love that. I don't like mascara that's not waterproof, so I like to put this over the ends of my mascara just so that I don't get it up on my my eyelid. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh. Of course, I'm bringing the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I am bringing my big bottle. I cannot bring this onto the plane, obviously, because it is 4 ounces. So she will be packed in my suitcase. Please, Southwest, don't lose my suitcases. But yeah, this one thing is super easy to replace. I'm sure that there's a Sephora or an Ulta in New York City. Am I right? I'm sure. Right? Anyways, she better not be lost. It's a one-way flight, or it's like a non-stop flight. It'll be fine. But yeah, definitely bringing her. I'm not going to bring any other ones just because I like that one. And I know it's going to last. Okay, we also have lip colors. So I'm going to bring the Wet n Wild Mega Blast lip color. My husband bought me this in 905D Smokin' Hot Pink. I'm not going to do like a full lip color of this, but I love to do like I blend it out and just give it a little bit of a hot pink vibe for like I don't know, just feeling a little frisky. Also going to bring the Hard Candy Fierce Effects lipstick in At First Blush. Just a mauve color, and it's so pretty. You've seen me wear this. It's so good. It's matte and good, good, good. Lastly, we have the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Caron. That's 800. and it's like a peachy mauve color, also matte, a little bit more summery, but it just looks so nice on my skin, and I just really like that. I'm also going to bring the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in 130 Dusty Rose for nighttime, just to line my lips so that I know it's gonna like look good. It's just a little bit darker than my 2 lipsticks that I have, but just like, I don't know. I don't really know what the point of lip liner is. I think it's to make your like lips not look so wrinkly, but I'm not really sure. Also just gonna bring the CoverGirl, no idea. It's just like a little moisturizing lip balm. I usually will put this like over a lipstick and just, it's not super shiny, but it just like smooths it out a little bit. And then I blot it so that it goes back matte and just helps smooth out the lipstick. I definitely use it for the Wet n Wild lipstick just to make it easier for me. Last but not least, we have my brush bag. I don't even know where this bag is from. It's just like a mesh breathable bag so that these just can breathe. I don't like to constrain them, you know what I mean? Okay, sponge-wise, I'm going to bring 2 beauty blenders, these 2 right here. I'm going to bring the OG Real Technique sponge because I love this one, and also my Eco Tool sponge. All these are clean except for this beauty blender, but it's like fairly new, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think 4 should be good for like 12 days. Okay, next we have brushes. None of these are going to be a surprise to you, so that's good. Am I right or am I right? Okay, first one is the Real Techniques powder brush to dust away any powder, because necessary. So just got some on me. I wish this bag doesn't stand up, and I don't like that, but it's not the end of the world. Next is the Real Techniques blush brush, which I use for bronzer. Oops. We have the Morphe E4 angled brush for blush. I also am going to bring the Morphe M536. I use this with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder to just dab it on instead of brushing, because I usually do this, like I'll do this after my makeup's done, and brushing tends to mess up my makeup. So I love this brush for that. Also going to bring the Real Techniques stippling brush to just blend out any products that maybe I got a little heavy with, any powder products, so I love that brush. I'm going to bring my Real Techniques setting brush, which I use for highlight. Y'all know, it's the best brush ever. It's so cute, and it's just like so gentle, and like, it's like, oof, that's a lot of setting, that's a lot of powder right there, or highlight. It's like, it's precise, but it like also blends out really nice, like just like fluttery. I'm going to bring just this little brush. It's not for anything in particular, except for I use the end to mix my foundations. And lastly, I'm going to bring the Morphe M573 blending brush. It's just a really fluffy blending brush for my eyeshadow. I'm also going to bring the Morphe R39, which is a little bit more dense blending brush. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring, actually, you know what? I'm also going to bring the Morphe E36. I don't really know what kind of brush this is. It's just a really small detailed brush, which I can use to kind of put some powder like under my eyelashes. I like that. And the, oh, this is the e.l.f. smudge brush. It's a really, really dense, short brush. Like the bristles are very, very short, and they're very dense, and it's kind of a dome shape. And it's really good for like putting eyeliner on and then smudging it out. And I love the way that looks. So I'm also going to bring that one. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pack it all up. I'll definitely be posting a photo of this on Instagram when this video drops. So yeah, this was really exciting, and I'm so excited to be on vacation. Hopefully this isn't too much stuff. Hopefully it all fits in my bag. I guess we'll find out. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, tell your sisters, tell your friends, hit that notification bell so you'll alert when I post new videos, and thanks for coming by, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the pictures that I'm posting on Instagram. Hopefully I've been posting pictures on Instagram. It better be. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.